Alright, how's everybody doing? We're out here. This is me. I landscaped this house probably about 18 years ago. And nothing lasts forever. So what we have, I'm going to be doing a couple of repairs. Let me show you guys why I'm here and why we are all here right now. So this valve right here, I don't know if you could see it, but the water's running. It keeps running down. So the valve's not shutting off all the way. The valve is super old. We could go through, change the diaphragm. Usually when the diaphragm starts going out, the water, it's not sealing all the way, so the water keeps seeping. So in this case, we're just gonna go ahead and switch the whole thing and hopefully fix the problem. Let me show you guys. I hope you guys could see the glistening of the water just running. It's like a small little waterfall there. So that's one problem. Let me show you guys where the valve is at. And here's where the valve is at. So this valve controls that area. And this is what we're going to be replacing, which is a Rainbird 1-inch inline valve. It's the DVF. So got a brand new one ready to change out. So that's one problem. Now, if you notice, this side is all green. Everything's working good. And then we get to this problem over here. What we're having the sprinklers not working all the way. Like I said, this install happened a long time ago, over 18 years ago, I believe. So what happens with that, sometimes there's new construction, new houses go up, and the pressure is not what it used to be. Not only that, we have sprinklers that go bad, they get old, so the seals in them wear out. As you can see, we got 3 more valves in here. And let me see if I get lucky and turn on the one that's giving us the problem. So it's coming on right now. Let me show you guys the sprinklers. All right, see, this sprinkler, believe it or not, should actually be that much higher. You see what happened there? There's no pressure. And there's actually should be sprinklers. There should be about 5 sprinklers in the middle. 1, 2, oh, there it is. See, they're not popping up all the way. And that's what's causing this whole half of the lawn to dry up on us. So what I'm gonna do, see, here's the sprinklers that should be popping up. Did you see that? Once I fixed that one, if you notice, they're all working now. See, these were the ones that weren't popping up earlier, and now they are. So what I'm gonna do is go through, usually the ones that give us problems are the ones in the middle. So I'm gonna start off by just changing, like I said, these sprinklers have been in for over 18 years. So the seals in them go bad. So I'm gonna switch them out to new sprinklers. So we're gonna be changing out 1, 2, 3, 4, and probably 5. We'll be changing out about 5 sprinklers, and then we'll see what they do from there. And this is the kind of stuff that generally starts to happen when something's been in here that long. So and I did plant these palm trees as well, by the way. That long ago, when I planted them, they weren't even taller than this yellow shrub right there. So you know, it's been nice seeing everything take off and grow. So all right, let me get started. We'll do the valve first, and like I always say, wish me luck. So before we get started, we do have to shut off the water. So I'll be shutting off the water over at the back below. And then, all right, it looks like this is a good view for you guys. Let me adjust it. All right, wish me luck. So you guys just seen the time lapse. One of the things you always want to do is make it look like if nothing ever happened. So if you notice, you can't even see where I even dug a hole. So that's a pro tip. Let me show you the actual valve inside. That way you guys know that it is a new valve. So I ended up using the same male adapter on the pressure side. I just twisted it as you've seen on the time lapse, and everything from here over here is new. And you can see the glue job right there. That's really important that you know you got a good I dabbed about almost about an inch of glue on the edge, so you could see there's hardly any glue showing on the edge right here. So that tells me the pipe went all the way to the inside of the male adapter. So as this dries, I've been doing this for a while, so I'm gonna let that dry. I'm gonna be changing those sprinklers, and let me show you guys just from the water being off. You guys see that the water stopped now? This is where we had that little waterfall. What's gonna happen is gonna go to the lowest point of the sprinklers. So this was the lowest point. So the diaphragm, you know, seeped water, and this is where the lowest sprinkler is. And that's where, like I said, I know it was the diaphragm because there's no more water going through. The water is off, but that shows you how quick, you know, water travels when there is a problem. So let's go, that was the valve. Let's go fix some sprinklers. Looks like it's all done. Valve is good. I already turned the water back on. So these sprinklers, if you remember, they weren't popping up. So the valve's right here. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on. And if you remember, they were not popping up. So wish me luck. I'll tell you what, I even heard it. But look how nice they're popping up. They're all leveled, by the way. You always want to leave them nice and flush with the grass. Let me show you guys. So I did end up changing 5 of them. I kind of took a gamble on it. I was thinking maybe 4, but I went ahead and did 5. And then, like I said, these right here, if we do have a problem later on, I'll be changing the ones on the edges. But always start with the ones, especially the ones in the middle. They're always the more difficult ones, and not only that, they require more water since they are watering in a full circle. So you can see how in no time this thing's gonna green up. All those spots are gonna go away. And looks like everything's watering good. Here, I'll show you guys. I am getting wet, but it's almost like a victory celebration. See, I do have these off for the same reason, because before they wouldn't even pop up at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn these on. See, this is the areas that were giving us a lot of problems. So this is a new one as well. So I'll go ahead and turn this one back on. And like I said, what happens is right around the seal, when one don't pop up, the rest of them don't pop up, because it starts leaking from here, then they all leak, and then you lose all your pressure from around the stem. That water that you see is actually from the nozzle. It's not from the stem. So let me turn it back on right now. Sorry if it's too windy. And this is the area that is really bad as far as the dry spot. Let me crank this. Usually I'm using 2 hands, but I'm holding the camera with 1. So let me put the camera down. You could even hear the sound of the water going through. So, yep, that is the sound of a job well done. It's like a siren that goes off. But look at that. All those are watering now. They weren't popping up, by the way. Nothing over here was popping up, as you remember in the beginning. So, right now, I think everything's all good. That's actually a nice sight right there. Just seeing the sprinklers working right. Everything's popping up. You can see how, like I said, it's all nice and even. So, job well done. Yep, we could definitely call them away now. We don't need them right here on the sprinkler job now. Alright, hope everybody enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the like, and don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed what you've seen. Alright, as you can see, it's a little windy, but the lawn's actually turned out great with those changes I did. Let's go look around the corner over here. If you remember, this was the valve that was bad right here. And there it is. A little bit of changes and it makes everything look so different. It even changes the house sometimes. Hope you guys enjoyed it.